Hello, and welcome to episode 005 of the Sound Game Critique Podcast. I'm your host, Jesse James, and joining me is my right-hand man, Todd Woodmansee. How are you doing today, buddy?
I'm doing really good, man.
Oh, fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, bro. and our permanent guest, Colby Profitt.
Hey guys, how's it going?
Just doing these old podcasts.
Give me that old-timey
Permanent
podcast.
guest.
Hey, boy, have you ever heard those sound waves coming into your ear through those condenser headphones?
Condenser headphones, yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah. So you guys, both of you doing all right? I know I asked that, but whatever.
Yeah, doing pretty well. How about you, Jess?
Hey, I'm doing fantastic. Fantastically well.
Good, man.
Oh, good.
I'm just happy I'm not working.
Yeah, I gotta get up early tomorrow, so. The news was started.
Da-da-da.
And look at that. How about
Da-da-da, da-da-da.
that? Wait, that's ESPN, man.
Yeah. Now, what were your guys's?
Our own.
Oh, okay.
You son of a bitch.
Da-da-da, da-da-da. There you go.
Yeah. So, first up on the short list is Steam pulling the game Paranautical Activity from their storefront after the developer tweeted out, "I'm going to kill Gabe Newell," among many other negative things about the storefront. It wasn't until the death threat, however, that the game was pulled. Pretty much, the guy was being a little butt nugget, and he just decided to just tweet stupid things after his game got accidentally put on early access instead of a full release. And I guess instead of being mature about it and contacting Steam and just trying to get it all, figured out and getting it all settled, he decided to go on a rampant
Hissy
rampage.
fit.
Yeah, hissy fit.
Yeah.
And then did a death threat. Was he being serious? No. But I guarantee he wasn't. But he was still doing a death threat, and it ended up causing them to get the game pulled, which is, that's sad for the other people that's worked their asses off.
Right, because he's part of the team, that made this game. It's his, he's the bad apple ruining the bushel, as it were. And he really is just throwing an absolute fit, because, like, the thing that changed it is, of course, the fact that it was on early access, right? But, I mean, there was so many things. He's like, well, first they forced me to delay the release of the game because I can't release on weekends, and it's just, I mean, I guess he has a right to be mad and a right to protest about it, but when you tweet death threats, that is kind of
It's just a sign of
taking it to the
immaturity, man.
limit.
Like,
Yeah.
he was just being completely immature.
Yeah, I completely agree. Now, he has since then released an apology for his actions and even sold his rights to another team member and left the studio. However, who knows if this will actually allow Paranautical Activity, which I didn't really look at the game. It didn't look interesting to me from the screenshots that I saw. But, hopefully it can get back on the storefront anyways, because,
Yeah.
it's probably better than most of the shovelware that gets shoved on there.
It's pretty okay. Yeah, I've seen it a few times. It's very much like an old Quakey style FPS. It's all right.
Pretty okay. I like that terminology. It's
Yeah.
pretty okay.
I like this statement by a Valve spokesperson though. We've removed the game's sales page and ceased relations with the developer after he threatened to kill one of our employees. Now, my favorite phrasing is one of our employees, like Gabe Newell is just another employee.
Our Lord and Savior.
Yeah, after he threatened to kill our one and true Lord and Savior.
Yeah, well, that's the thing I do like about Valve. They all feel pretty equal in the company.
Yeah,
And,
super down to earth.
oh man, love that team.
Yeah.
Speaking of loving teams, several people from Irrational have been developing a new game called The Black Glove. The
Ooh.
Kickstarter has been, I think it's been like 15, 16 days posted. Kickstarter is just like 30 days, right?
Yeah, 16 days.
Yeah.
Yeah, so 16 days. It really hasn't seemed, it hasn't gotten a whole lot of funding, which is kind of kind of strange for a lot of the backing I've seen people push, definitely on Twitter. My feed has been constantly bombarded by it, and it is a rather interesting looking game. I'm going to quote some stuff from it, but if you guys want to mention some stuff about it too, you guys are more than welcome to.
All right.
Like as of right now, if you wanted.
Oh, okay. I thought you were going to mention it first. All
No,
right,
I
yeah.
mean it's whatever, really.
Yeah, but yeah, it's by a few of the people from that helped make BioShock Infinite and the original BioShock, and you can totally feel that when you look at the aesthetic. It's sort of that not cartoony, but not photorealistic styling and that Art Deco, really cool 60s-ish, 50s, 60s-ish vibe. It's really nice.
What do you think about it, Todd?
Yeah, I actually had never heard of the game until earlier today, and I like the way that I like the design. I like the way it looks. It does have that Bioshock feel to it.
Unfortunately, I don't really know much about the gameplay yet, other than that you can change like the art that these people do. There's 3 different artists, and I'm sure you'll talk about more of this, Jess. But there's 3 different artists, and you can change their art depending on 3 things that you can change: their muse, their media, and stuff like that, and it just changes the outcome of their art.
Yeah. I mean, that's kind of pretty much the beginning of the fundamentals of it. It's well, welcome to the Equinox, an era 1920 theater that appears unstuck from the conventional reality. It's a venue pervaded by weird dream logic, inexplicably holes in space, unshielded X-ray art installations, and tasteful use of crushed velvet. The game is pretty much just like a, and this is quoted from them too, an eerie, surrealistic first-person game experience by an independent team developers who, of course, made BioShock Infinite and BioShock, as we stated 3 times already. But it looks fantastic, and pretty much you get like this glove, and it's really hard to explain it too, because after listening to interviews from one of the guys that's behind this, it was still kind of hard to understand, because there's like this weird whole intertwined thing called the Space Minotaur, which is like this arcade game that you play in there, and I guess it pertains to the story somehow, but pretty much this game is a very story driven game. And I don't think it's more of a story based game, so you're changing the future from looking into the past of these like art exhibits, and they're very dialogue heavy thing. So it is a very story based game, pretty similar to I would say like Gone Home in that aspect, which
I think. Oh, sorry, Jess.
Go ahead.
I think that's one of these games that sort of defies definition as a game or within a game genre. Because things like Gone Home, people complained so much because it wasn't a good game. Well, it was a really nice experience. There was not much game to it, but I think that's sort of what this is going to be. Other than, of course, the Space Minotaur thing, which is basically, an arcade game.
Correct. And I'm one of those people that agrees with like there has to be kind of like a fail state to be kind of a game, but I'm very lenient with games. I actually don't mind there being no fail state. I mean, it is a interactive experience, and we've always called those games, so I'm not really necessarily gonna just like discredit it, just because of that.
Yeah.
But that's my opinion. Other people can have other opinions. That's the beauty of being humans.
I'm kind of with the school of it's almost a disservice to the game itself, like Gone Home, that we don't have another definition for something like that, because I think it is in a lot of ways more enjoyable than a game to be told a story in an interactive environment. But that's just my opinion as well.
You know what? I agree to that.
I'm
Yeah.
extremely surprised that this game hasn't been funded yet. With seeing all the bullshit that people throw their money at in Kickstarter, I'm like, why is
Yeah.
this game of all games not funded?
Well, they do have a pretty steep goal, but
It doesn't matter. I mean,
no, I mean I agree. I agree.
if you look at the backers for this and you go through and you read them all and you look at like who's backed it and how much they've given, it's surprising to me. I've seen games they're like fucking. I couldn't even, like, some of the worst ideas ever, and it's like they're over $400,000, and I'm like, what the fuck?
Well, I funded a game, and I won't mention the game because I'm not going to shit on them. I funded a game, and I'm pretty sure that project is non-existent now, and it's just, that's like $15, but that's $15 that could be sitting in my pocket right now, or bought another game.
Which game is it?
I will not mention it because
I need to know. I need to know, man. The podcast, the people need to know.
No, but I honestly though, like, I did help some people try to live out their dreams, and it's unfortunate that it's failed. And if I could have helped in that, when I had decent money at that time, I helped them achieve that. And if someone did that to me, it would make me feel awesome too for a while, So I look a little bit at the positive side of it, but that really did push me to never doing Kickstarter again. Even for like big projects like this, which is like, I really would love to fund this, but at the same time, I am too damn scared, and I will just buy the full product once it's finished, because I do not play betas. Most of the time, I do not play betas, and I definitely don't do alphas. It's very rare if I touch that shit anymore. I'd rather just have a full, complete product at my door and just ready to go in.
Yeah, I can see that, yeah. You get the actual undiluted version,
Exactly. The undiluted version of Smash Brothers, the Wii U edition.
Oh!
Whoa! That's people getting blown
Smash
away.
talk!
Smash talk.
Man, I was reading through it, and I gotta tell you, I was not excited about the 3DS version, but I am excited about this. They have so many awesome features that are going to be in this version. I mean, 8 people in one map is going to be amazing.
It's going to be insane is what it's going to be.
It's something, and I think it's only local though.
It is, yeah.
But that to me is something that is just like, bring out the beer and let's all just go buck wild on this Wii U.
Bring out the beer and hope that someone brought like a crate of
controllers,
GameCube controllers. Yeah.
Oh man, that's a lot of controllers.
Yeah.
Oh man. I will read off some of the 50 facts that Nintendo did for their Direct, which was really cool. I don't know if you guys actually listened to it. It was the actual announcer that does like all the things.
The voices for the game.
Mm-hmm. It was him.
Oh, that's neat.
They would occasionally it would just be his regular voice, and then occasionally it just jump into the boosted megaphone sound or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
But here I'll read some of the things, like some of the game modes. Of course, Todd read the 8-player mode, which also that includes like 5, 6, 7, and 8-player. So it can go up, which I think that's cool too, instead of just like 4 or 8. Everybody knows about the amiibo figures, but let me just go ahead and read over this. Once a player touches an amiibo figure to the NFC touch point on the Wii U gamepad, the character joins in as a figure player. The amiibo figures can gain levels to become stronger as they gain experience through battling and are fed equipment by the player. Players can also have amiibos fight each other, and amiibos will bring you presents from the battle that they fight in. So they released a little bit more information on what they will do, which I think was kind of interesting.
Mm-hmm.
Customizable. You can make stages. Of course, you could do that in Brawl, couldn't you?
Yeah, in Brawl. But...
Yeah. You can use 1,000 different Wii U controllers. Import fighters.
That's cool. From the 3DS, if you have custom fighters or Wii fighters or Mii fighters.
Yeah, which that's pretty cool. I'll quickly go through some of the game modes. Smash Tour, a fighting party game that looks like a board game. Players use items, spin a wheel, and advance around the map. Up to 4 players can compete at once as they navigate the board and gain fighters and power-ups that they can use in the final battle. I think that's pretty neat.
That sounds like the coolest thing ever. I love board game video games.
Yeah.
I know it sounds stupid, but
No.
that and like
I love that
Dokapon
stuff.
Kingdom and Fortune Street and of course Mario Party.
I like it. There's several other little matches like coin battles, event mode where 1 or 2 players take on set character and theme based battles. Clearing stages help players see the way forward. And just there seems to be several new modes. Also, there's this masterpieces, which this menu gives players a peek into the past lives of some of the Super Smash Bros. Characters. You get to play cut down versions of select characters' greatest games, which I think that's pretty neat.
That is pretty cool.
Depending on how much content they give out of that, which I understand if they cut it very short. But
yeah, that was in Brawl actually, and you could do demos of older games like that.
Oh, really? I did not know
but,
that.
Man, it'd be so cool if you could just play emulated versions of all those.
Oh,
And I understand they wouldn't do that, of course,
Right.
because of the virtual console, but you know.
that would be interesting. And several other things that, I mean, pretty much everybody already knows a lot of it. Those are just some interesting little facts. If you own both versions, you can in spring 2015 you'll get Mewtwo and for free, and
All free.
I think
Right, otherwise he's a DLC character for
Right.
either one.
which I want to say I hope all that translates over back and forth, which obviously it seems like everything is already doing that, so I would only presume that, so
You mean as far as game modes and stuff?
no,
or what?
the characters, like if you buy a character like Mewtwo,
Oh, yeah.
I think it will transfer on both sides, so for the 3DS and Wii U.
Yeah, hopefully, anyway.
Well, that's it for today's news. I got a question for you guys. Are you interested in any new releases or games coming out very soon? I will start with you, Todd.
The only real game that I was looking forward to is the Dragon Age Inquisition game that's going to be coming out.
Oh, yeah.
When does that come out? Do you know?
I don't know the exact date. I can look it up real quick.
I'm too scared. I'm too scared of anything BioWare related anymore.
November 18th.
Okay.
And I mean, Dragon Age, the first one, was amazing. The second one, I touched a little bit, but I wasn't a huge fan. This looks a lot different. It looks like they realized the mistakes that they made and they've fixed them. I will be getting it, and I'll let you know how it is whenever it comes out.
Definitely, and I'll keep my eyes out on some reviews.
I mean, of course, I'm looking forward to the Smash Brothers for the Wii U
Right.
extremely, but I mean that's implied.
Obviously. What about you, Colby?
Well, the few games that I'm looking at, of course, the Dragon Age game is I love Dragon Age and pretty much all BioWare's RPGs, really. But I'm looking really hard at Hardland right now. It's sort of a little action RPG / building game that's coming out pretty soon on Steam Early Access. But other than that, also on the 18th, Far Cry 4. I love the Far Cry games. They're so good lately.
I have only touched the Far Cry games a few times. Jesse and I, at some point, are going to finish Far Cry 3.
Have you guys done the multiplayer in that?
We toyed off a little bit in it.
Oh, I'm also marking off on my calendar till March 17th, and that's when Project Cars comes out.
That's a little too far. I said soon, you son of a bitch.
I know. I have that little countdown going.
Well, I got a countdown for Witcher 2, but you don't hear me saying, oh.
Witcher 3, yeah,
yeah,
that's in February.
I can't wait for that too.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited for pretty much 2 Nintendo games. Obviously one by Platinum, which is Bayonetta 2, which will be out by the time this podcast is posted. Which is it's done really great on scores. It looks fantastic, and it comes with the first Bayonetta. I mean, that's a lot of bang for your buck, and it's just I never really got into those type of games. But it really, it piques my interest, and after playing the demo repeatedly, I just want to sink my teeth into it.
Mm-hmm. It looks so good.
Yeah. Also,
this one's for you, Jesse. What? Hold on. On October 28th, Assassin's Creed is putting out the Americas collection, and it has a whole bunch of the United States Assassin's Creed ones games. So there you go.
All the bad ones.
Yeah, you can pick all those up.
Womp womp. Which is all the Assassin's Creed minus Black Flag.
Yeah, the good one.
Yeah, that's the good one. Also, I am picking up, and of course it's the same time as Bayonetta 2, which makes me feel like a chump. But I'm picking up Fantasy Life. I've been really excited for it. I've been looking for a game. It's for a night game, you know. Got 30 to an hour to kill before you try to go to bed. Pick up and grind a little bit, and it's piqued my interest for a long time. It's got some good average reviews. Not too low. You know, around 7s, 8s. So, I mean, I really don't care about scores. Let me get that out of the way. Obviously, you guys know, but these people don't. I really don't care that much about scores. I like to take about an average and weigh it in. But I mostly listen to what they tell you about. So, and I always look at more than just one source to get my information. Because, you know, we all have opinions. That's just how it goes.
Right.
Yeah. That's all I'm really. I mean, there's a few other things that I've kind of seen, but nothing's. I mean, there's probably some stuff that I can't think of off the top of my head. I'm excited for. So
I've got that Lords of the Fallen game too.
Actually, I have one. I just now remembered that Grand Theft Auto 5 is coming out for the PS4 next month. And I played it for the PS3, and I was amazed by it. But then the PS4 came out, and I was like, I'm all about this PS4.
Why not just wait and get it on PC?
Have they even announced it for the PC?
Mm-hmm. It comes out, I think, January, February?
Yeah, January, I believe.
I don't know. Give me a reason to use my PS4 that I put a bunch of money on.
Dude, you've invested so many hours in Destiny. There you go. You already did it.
Oh, so good.
Minority right there, ladies and gentlemen.
It's not a minority. They're booming. I don't know what you're talking about, minority.
Yeah, GTA 5 comes out January 27th for the PC.
I'm glad you like it, though. I really am.
Kiss my ass.
Hey, what? It's a very well-polished game that has had like 70% of it taken out. I mean...
Oh, shit. Shots fired.
From a fucking
Shots
mortar.
Fired.
Hey,
across the bow.
It's not Bungie's fault, you know. It's Activision's fault, but
yeah,
you know, that's just how it goes, man. Sorry, don't mean to be attacking your game.
If I had a mute button, I'd mute you on your own podcast.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god.
Well,
things are getting hot in here, ladies and gentlemen.
I've already taken off all my clothes. Wow.
With the advice of 50 Cent.
Yeah, no, that's not 50 Cent.
No, Nelly. Yeah,
Did you say
sorry.
50 Cent, really?
Oh, I'm sorry, dude. It's like a 12-year-old rap song.
You gotta keep that in your mind, man.
This podcast is over.
It is actually over, guys.
Oh,
this is
forever.
This is it. Colby, I'll let you plug yourself first.
Okay. So I'm online at TechAmp on YouTube, Tech_Amp on Twitter, and I have a new blog, techampmedia.com. So if you want to check out some of my tech reviews and game overviews and reviews, go ahead and head there and like and comment, subscribe, all that kind of stuff. So thanks.
Yeah. As always, we appreciate the views. If you like the podcast, give that sucker the good old like treatment. I post a wealth of stuff like weekly podcasts, game recommendations, and I'll be posting some new content soon, hopefully. If you want to check out more of the stuff we do, there's a billion ways to do so, such as our website at soundgamecritique.com. You can follow us on soundcloud.com/soundgamecritique. You can subscribe to us at youtube.com/soundgamecritic. Or download through your podcast app by searching Sound Game Critique and subbing on there. Also follow me on Twitter. My handle is Sound Game Critic. So, yeah, that's it, guys. As always, Todd Woodmansee is a beautiful man.
That's me.
That's me.
That's me. But as always, guys, play some games.
See you guys.
Boom.
See you guys.
Boom.
See you guys.
Boom.
See you guys.